So we're now ready to make the official tool of our dreams with this pickaxe. So all we're going to do, toss in the ardite and the cobalt, and that'll start smelting into the alloy manulin. And then with dirt and sand and the slime that we just gathered from the island, we can make slimy mud. And then with this and wood in here, you'll notice that this slimy mud can turn into a slime crystal. Now you're probably wondering why the hell I would bother doing that, because it sounds totally weird, but Tinker's doesn't make any sense sometimes in that some of the best materials are actually those that you would think of as being kind of flimsy or weird. For instance, one of the best materials in Tinker's construct is actually paper, because it gives you the writable property. And what writable means is it gives you another modifier. And as we talked about before, modifiers are incredibly powerful. I mean, I used one on the steel pickaxe to give it another 500 durability, but there's many more than that. Modifiers that make your weapons set people on fire, auto-smelt ingredients. There's even modifiers that give you the effects of enchantments, like efficiency or fortune. Those are the ones I'm most interested in because I'm making a pickaxe. Returning to the question of why slime, slime handles give you a multiplier to the durability of your tool. So even though I'm using a paper binding, that binding, which makes the tool really weak, is completely overridden by the slime handle and the fact that manulin has a high base durability. So we have manulin now in here. We can pour this in. And now we have the manulin pickaxe head, and we will withdraw the slime crystal. And we can go in this part builder and place the tool rod in like so with the slime crystal. Now we're going to have a slime tool rod. And then we can place the tool binding with a piece of paper, and you'll see that we now have a paper binding. Then we can place all of these in the tool station like so and retrieve our strong pickaxe. Now, there are a number of ways to improve these tools, as I mentioned before. The first one that I'm going to put on here, you'll notice, by the way, that this has 4 modifiers remaining currently. If I place moss stone like so, I can make a ball of moss. And then if I place it in here, it adds a modifier, moss, which gives this pickaxe auto repair. Now this pickaxe, now, whenever I break something, so let's break a piece of stone, it will begin to slowly repair itself, and it functions better when in sunlight. So this pickaxe already has a very high durability. You can see it's 2,400, so I could mine, that many blocks before this thing would break, and it repairs itself automatically. So anytime where I'm not mining, this pickaxe will restore itself. You can also see that comparing these two, this has a mining speed of 8 and this has a mining speed of 9. So it already has a higher base mining speed than this pickaxe does. But if we grab some redstone like so, and I will be turning some of these into blocks because it will make it work more fast and with round numbers, you can see that if we place the redstone in here, it will start to give the pickaxe haste. And the maximum amount that we can have here is 50, so the equivalent of 50 pieces of redstone. So with a block and a piece of redstone, that's 10 each time, 5 sets of this, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, I now have the maximum haste that I can have on this pickaxe using 1 modifier. The last modifier that I'll put on here is actually fortune, which uses lapis, and much like with redstone, blocks will make it work more quickly. However, with lapis, its maximum is much higher. It's actually 450 in total, but when you increase the lapis on this pickaxe, even though it doesn't reach the maximum, it still will increase the fortune amount. And once you reach a certain threshold, which I don't remember the actual values of, it will say fortune 1, 2, and 3. So that means that the advantage of these tools is that you're essentially able to create mundane Minecraft enchantments and place them on a tool that's already much stronger, faster, and more durable than any other pre-existing pickaxe. So with a diamond and a block of gold, if we place these in here like so, you'll notice that the modifier remaining increases by 1. So this is basically a fairly expensive upgrade to a tool to make it capable of holding more modifiers. So now, once I get more redstone, I'll be able to make this thing insanely fast and insanely lucky, and then I can go mining with it and get crazy amounts of resources for free, which will be useful because I need quartz. The other benefit of these tools, which I'm demonstrating now in the background, is the fact that you can develop something of a positive feedback loop, where you can go mining, get lapis, put that on your tool, and then go back mining again and get more lapis. This makes it easier to reach that 450 lapis threshold, which gives you the highest fortune enchant possible on these tools. Once I did finally have that level 3 fortune enchant, it was time to re-enter the nether, and this time I'm looking for quartz. However, if I do see ardite and cobalt, I will collect it on the way. While I was in the nether, I did somehow find a way to escape the nether roof. I think it was a battle tower that generated incorrectly. I sort of broke out and got stuck on top of the bedrock for a long time and couldn't find my way out. I traveled like 5,000 blocks hoping to find another battle tower and, navigate my way down because I thought that'd be fun. But I ended up not finding one and had to turn all the way back around and rescale down that battle tower. There is, of course, one last thing that I want to make, which is actually a weapon, because as of yet I still don't have an enchantment table, and while this ender sword is pretty sweet, it actually does 11 damage, I think, there is a weapon that I'm very curious to explore that is available in Tinker's Construct. So I'll pour the gold in here like so, and then I have the sword cast. I guess I can leave that in there while I make Manulian. Now, I'll pull up the book to show you this. Let's see. Does this? Yes. Okay. This tool is called the Rapier. Now, what's interesting about this is that it has the ability to armor pierce. It ignores armor and blocking when you attack. And that is fantastic. That is a really useful ability that's quite present because the only dungeon I've gone through so far over there, well, besides the battle towers, was completely armored people. And some of them had like diamond armor, which I don't really want to mess with. So what I'm going to do is make a weapon that ignores that completely. And I'll probably hold on to the Ender Giant Sword because this thing does a lot of damage. So whenever there's targets who are unarmored, I can bash them with this. And then for armored targets, I have a more specialized weapon. The other thing is that when I was in the nether, I managed to kill a wither skeleton. Just one because I didn't want to mess with them too much. But they have a special item that they drop occasionally, which is called a necrotic bone. And what this does is it gives you the ability to heal when you stab people. Now, I only have one, and it costs a modifier each time, but I think this would be a worthwhile investment, so I have a really precision tool to heal myself up when I'm fighting people. Now, I can actually pour this already, so there we go. I now have my Manulian short blade, and as per the standard, I will be using a slime tool rod and a paper. Now, I need the crossbar specifically. Paper crossbar. That way I have everything that I need. Now, what we'll do is place these in here like so. So we have the slime tool rod, the paper crossbar, and the sword blade. And, ooh, it's getting nighttime again. Man, it's just always night, isn't it? Alright, so what we can do is we can place on the necrotic bone to get lifesteal, and then the ball of moss so that this thing will repair itself, which is fantastic. And then all I'm going to do is grab a set of this nether quartz that I mined, place it in here like so, and get 64 quartz. And then if I go like this, we now have the full modifier that we have here. So that's 5.5 hearts, it looks like. I'm not sure how much that actually translates in damage because sometimes these calculations are either half a heart or full hearts, not sure. But what we will do is, because this is going to be my de facto weapon for now, is I will actually place the diamond block, not the diamond block, the gold block and the diamond on here. There we go, there's some gold. I really need to go through and sort this so bad. It's unbelievable. Okay, so we got this now. Now I have the gold and diamond block. There we are. We can place this here with the quartz once again, and there we are. So we have our new tool. So what I'm going to do is place everything in somewhere. Oh gosh, I don't even have enough room in here. Okay, so I want one of these to... I'm going to go through and sort my... Oh god, okay, I'll be back. Alright, let's begin. Now, I do feel slightly nervous about attacking this thing that's right next to my home. Hopefully it doesn't blow up catastrophically or cause other problems. But let's see. Ooh, wow, okay, 12 damage in a hit. That's not bad. Gentlemen. Oh god, it's amazing. Ow. Go away, sir. Man. I think I might be able to heal faster than the poison can hurt me. Yes, 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 yes. Amazing. Amazing day, everyone. Oh, he just got owned. See, that guy would have been a problem because he had armor, but nope, not anymore. I feel like I have the most powerful gear that you can get. I don't know where I'm supposed to go from here. Amazing. Hey, how you doing? Oh, right, this guy. Oh, he gets owned because he has no defense. It goes through armor. You have no power here. Fool. Let's make sure that I get everything that was up there, hopefully. Oh, so everything's blowing up now. Well, I guess not. Also, this is gonna leave such a nasty eyesore over my home. Does this hurt you when it goes? I guess not. It doesn't hurt you. That's nice, at least. I feel a bit bad. That was so easy. I did that in like 3 minutes, maybe? It's hard to tell, honestly. I feel like I should test my might against a more fearsome foe now. I feel like I got it, right? Yeah, let's do it. Why not? That'll be fun. Gosh, that was so easy.